Swag on the beat.
Swag on the beat. Swag on the beat.
Well, welcome back to another great week number 16.
Hand me the skin cream.
Is there something wrong, or
No.
you just want a bit of moisturiser from A-Top probably?
Preventative
Yeah,
measures.
great.
Yeah.
Huge week for us. We've been doing it a lot. We've been here, there, everywhere, mucking around on the weekend, blah, blah, blah. But a huge show, lot to get through. As you know, there's been polls, there's been competitions, there's been Hall of Fames happening. It's all going around. Don't look behind me just yet. That'll come up later in the show. Continuity is everything, ladies and gentlemen. But as we know, at the start of every show now, we have our chance to win the Hello Kitty Fender guitar. And we have Saskia on the line. Saskia, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
We're very well. Let's hear that cat meow one more time from Mike. Saskia, what is that cat breed?
I'm gonna guess Tonkinese.
Ooh.
Great guess,
It's
Saskia.
a great guess. Thank you so much for playing. We will hope you have a good day.
How are we sitting with the cat breed guessing?
Cat breed.
It's been going on
I'm
a
sitting-
while. It's been
Yes.
going on a while, and it doesn't feel like we're nearing a result. What are our communal feelings towards this game? Do we think has it almost run its race?
I know we hold such a strong emphasis on democracy and fairness at this show. I know we do. But Mike gives a little bit of intel on who the caller is each time they call up with the to guess the guitar. And this is Saskia, who we just spoke to. She's at recess at school to time this with the call, and she plays guitar like crazy. I don't know if people know Eddie Van Halen, but his song Eruption is one of the hardest guitar songs ever, and apparently she plays that.
Yeah. Would we consider giving her another go at it?
Well, we do always have the wheel, the wheel that we spin
We
when
do
we
have
can't
the
decide
wheel.
what to do. Should we get her back up on the line?
I think we have the wheel.
Okay, we
may
have
as
the, we
well
have the
use
wheel. Use the wheel. Yep.
Let's get her back on.
Okay. Okay.
Get Saskia back on the line.
Hello.
Hello, Saskia. How are you?
I'm good.
Sorry to hang up so quickly, but your guess was really, really good. It wasn't quite right. We're thinking in the name of fun and getting rid of a beautiful guitar to someone who deserves it. Saskia, is it true that you actually do play Eddie Van Halen's Eruption?
Well, I play the tapping part, not the whole thing yet.
Wow.
The tapping part is notoriously known, Isaac, as the hardest part of the song.
Yes. And is it true, Saskia, that you're at school on recess right now?
Yes.
So committed.
What year are you in?
Year 11.
Wow.
Wow, okay. So what we think we should do is, rather than get you guessing again, we've had a wheel made up with all the cat breeds just outside of our camera shot, and we're going to give that one big spin. And if it lands on the right cat breed, we'll give you the guitar. So all you need to do, Saskia, is to tell me how hard to spin the wheel, hard, medium, or soft, and I'll do it right now.
All right. Medium.
Okay, I'll go medium. Okay, here comes a
choice, good
medium
choice.
spin.
All
Ready?
right.
Medium.
Ooh, and it's spinning.
I don't know if you can hear that, Saskia, through the phone, but it's spinning and spinning.
Wheel spinning. It's a medium spin. It's
tortoiseshell,
slowing down.
Sphinx. Oh, here it comes.
Siamese.
Oh,
Devon Rex! Devon Rex!
Oh, it landed on the right one.
Saskia, you did the perfect
Congratulations.
spin.
It
You've
landed
won the
on
Hello.
the right one.
It landed on the right one.
The cat breed is Devon Rex, and it landed on the wheel on that cat breed. And you've won the Hello Kitty guitar, Saskia. Congratulations.
I'm holding it right now.
Oh
We're
my
going to send
God,
it
thank
straight
you so
to you.
much.
We'll get your details. Mike will get your details. And we look, maybe in an effort of solidarity, we would love to see you try and do the tapping part on the Hello Kitty guitar.
I think we just need we need you to send us a video of you playing the guitar once you have it. How does that sound?
Because also to make
Yeah.
sure that Australia Post are being honest, mainly as well.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
I can do that.
Well
Awesome.
done, Saskia. Are you a Hello Kitty fan as well?
Kind of.
More so a guitar
I'm
fan.
more interested in, the guitar.
Awesome.
Wow.
Well, that
a fair
works
answer.
too.
But we love both companies equally, don't we? Yes, it was a yes.
Well done, Saskia.
Thank you so
And go back to the Foursquare courts or the basketball courts. What are you doing at recess at the moment?
Well, my friends are all here. Say hi.
Oh, hi, friends.
Oh, hey, friends. Awesome.
Nice.
Are you going to get Saskia to do a concert for you guys with a new guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, guitars for everyone. The verbal contracts are not legally binding in the state of Victoria or Juthabat.
Awesome. All right, Saskia, thanks so much for playing. Well done. And we're looking forward to seeing you tapping away at this guitar.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Isaac, it is time for...
It's a Comments Hall of Fame.
Oh, a nice reminder of why we're not lead singers in bands, but that's okay. Big week in Comments Hall of Fame. We had the video go up on last Thursday, actually, of the ball getting kicked over the fence. The Billy Joel slow motion thingy.
Kick us the ball, you're the kicking man.
King us the ball, you're the kick our ball back man. You were the kids. You were in the group of kids.
Yes.
I was the guy walking home from work.
It was good getting back in the school uniform for a bit.
Yeah. Did you have ties at your school? Whoa, that's classy.
Yeah. The same school you went to.
Move on. No,
Channeling the inner Angus Young.
there were some people who commented and then made reference to the podcast. So we're seeing you, but as it stands right now, the leader with 29,000 likes on the post, on their comment rather, is bar.jog, and also has 1,500 replies.
1,500 replies.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Which is crazy, right?
What's the comment?
It was something about like, every school kid has their last kick of the ball at lunchtime and they don't know it's their last, a lot of emotional stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of people
One day you kicked your last school footy.
Yeah, something
and
like
you
that.
didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of replies.
But he doesn't, I checked on his account, he doesn't follow the podcast yet. So if anyone knows him, tell him to claim his prize because it's here. And then Jake Partridge, who does listen to the podcast, he came in really hot with 15,000 likes on his comment.
He started strong, hey? He was leading.
He started strong, yeah. We had a little bit of a thing in the comics. And Mike actually had a dabble too. which we really liked. Did you see Mike's comment?
I did see it, yeah.
It's like,
and the replies
can you remember what it was? It was like...
Yeah, so I commented, "This is a funny video. If you agree, like this comment."
So good. With perfect syntax.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a syntax Hall of Fame.
I want to make that just my regular entry. I'll do it on every video and just see if it
interesting.
picks up.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's some good data collection.
Yeah.
Because then if it doesn't work, you can ditch it probably.
Yeah, exactly. But if it
or if it works every time, then you can take up all the spots in the Hall of Fame.
I saw the comment. I was like, oh, that's funny, Mike. And then people were replying to it, and there was some pretty aggressive replies. What's that about?
Yeah, some people just didn't find it funny and didn't realize it was obviously a joke.
Didn't see the humor in it.
Anyway, so Mike's in the field as well.
Okay,
and so are 4,000 other people.
Yeah. Okay.
No kidding. But so Jake Partridge, we appreciate the comment, but bar.jog.
Yeah, I'm sure Jake Partridge with that kind of high quality comments, he'll be in the running henceforth. That was
15,000 is great.
Yeah, that's great.
Really good.
You got your time will come.
Because the reason we bring this up and are so excited about it, particularly now, is because you have made a purchase.
Yes.
And please tell us more. I can see it hiding behind the computer.
Yes, it's a big day for the Comments Hall of Fame because it's getting immortalised on the wall. We've upgraded from a folded A4 sheet of paper.
Yep.
As nice as that is for me to look at over your shoulder every episode.
Yeah.
If you've got visual capabilities, you can turn your camera on now and see we've got this very legit shield with a plate saying Comments Hall of Fame on it. It's very legit.
It looks good. It looks great. And
it's sturdy. Ready?
Oh, that's a solid knock.
Sturdy.
That's not balsa.
Yeah.
That's mahogany. It actually almost matches the walls that we built for the studio.
Well, yeah, I wanted to give it a little bit of a different brown.
Okay, so I've
got the little name plates.
Yeah.
I had to go for an Officeworks mini chalk board situation because they didn't have any black labels, but I've got a gold pen, a gold Sharpie.
Okay,
and so I think we can do the transfer of names onto the Hall of Fame.
Oh, we are transferring?
Yeah. I think so, and then put the Hall of Fame on the wall behind you.
Okay.
And then then everyone can see where they're trying to get to.
So I guess what we're saying is here is your chance to see how legitimized this competition is.
Yeah.
Get your name on the Hall of Fame in gold Sharpie.
Yeah, wow.
And congratulations to Sam DeSoysa and Luke S, who are going to be immortalized and etched into history
Yeah.
on the official Comments Hall of Fame. My first thing when I see this is, wow, it's a beautiful shield, but it's quite small. So it'll fill up quite quickly.
Well,
or will
hopefully.
it? I don't know.
There's only 2 names thus far.
Yeah,
I reckon
that's
you'd
true.
get about 24 of these stickers on there.
Okay,
So.
that's a lot of videos. All right. With the magic of podcasting, we are going to go.
No, just in real life.
Oh,
We're just
in
gonna
real life?
instantly do it.
Okay, we're going to instantly do it in
Yeah.
real life, despite what sound effect you hear.
Yeah.
But this will be magically up behind the wall on me in perfectly.
In 3,
2,
2, 1. There it
What?
is. Did you
Whoa,
see?
that's good.
I just did it
That
in
was
real time.
that was quick, and no sound effects either. Probably
No,
that I
no.
heard. I didn't hear anything.
No, I kept it pretty quiet.
It looks really good. I'm just turning around now, having a look at it behind me. It
does look very
It
legit.
looks good. Sam DeSoysa and Luke S. You're immortals now.
Yeah.
Swag on the beat immortals.
first
That
2.
looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with that.
So there'll be a lot of spaces there. So
Could you choose the font that you used on the top, or that was just?
I
they
think
gave
I
you
just gave them a bolded Times New Roman.
Yeah.
But I think that just looks like general presentation board font, right?
Yeah.
Gold Clark.
Could you
font.
have put our swag font on there?
I don't know, and it's too late now. So
Take it down.
Yeah.
No, with the magic of podcasting, we leave it up. Okay. Great.
yeah, okay, now it's more legitimate. Stamp your place
Yep.
in swag.
Always a
history.
chance to get on the immortalized on a board. Isaac Hat Chat
Hat
is
Chat.
among us now.
That works way better than shirt chat.
Shirt Chat.
I'm glad
That's why
we
that's
changed
the
it.
main reason we changed,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So much to cap off and just get all our ducks in a row.
Cap off
It's all happening.
and ducks
yeah,
wear hats
yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. We had a poll to decide what kind of a symbol we wanted on ours.
Yep.
It was a unanimous decision.
Yes, you made 17 fake accounts and got
yeah.
yours over the line.
Yeah. Jack 1, Jack 2, Jack 3.
Yeah.
Jack Infinity
Yeah.
voted heaps.
Well, let it be known that my point of infinitesimally small, being also what could be the interpretation of infinity,
Right.
was confirmed by none other than one of Australia's brainiest twins, Lucas, who is a
yeah.
PhD in pure mathematics.
What did he have something against the Infinity?
No, he just linked me the hyperreal numbers in Wikipedia page and said, if only the rest of the swag hosts were as smart as you. And then
What did he say that?
confirming my my statement that infinitesimal could be interpreted as well as infinity. So it could also be closer to 0 rather than further away from 0. So I just want to let that be known on the record.
No one besides people that had studied math. I studied maths like as much as you did.
Yeah. So
But I know what
were
the
you
general
about to say?
population says. I know what the general population thinks about infinity.
Yeah, okay,
and
well, I
that's- and
guess
that's what they do.
I guess me and the PhD in pure maths will just have our
Look,
own.
I'm there with you, but I'm more of a people's person. So yeah. But anyway, so that's great. That's voted for, and democracy wins again. And that's the main point of it. Yeah, I know. So you and Lucas are voting for bloody zeros, and it doesn't make sense. The hats are on the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we promised that we would say this is the date they'd be released, but who would have thought with logistics and buying
Yeah.
products and custom stuff made, there would be hurdles.
The thing about promises is that they're
If they're not pinky, they're not
Exactly,
promising.
yeah.
Or something.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they can be changed.
Yeah, they
that's
can be
that's
changed.
the thing about promises.
Yeah, yeah. And
They're not final.
all we're saying is, look, the hats are on the way.
Yeah.
Hats are on the way.
We promised they're on the way.
We promise they're on the way, but we will announce the exact date next week because we want them in our hands. We don't want to be sending things straight to you that we don't think are,
Yeah.
we don't know that they're that good, but
Yeah.
we know these ones will be good. So, and another thing, that one of the major hurdles that we got to was the price of doing this was exponential. Like with our previous supplier,
It was blowing out.
blowing right out. We were literally gonna have to sell caps for about $65, and I don't want to sell that kind of cap.
No.
And no one's who's going to buy a $65 cap. So we worked extra. So this extra week. So if you're thinking, oh, I can't wait another week, you can, because the price has literally dropped by probably half or more.
Wow.
So thank.
You heard it here first. 50% sale.
50% sale. We're
From
on a
the start.
50% sale.
Wow. Okay.
It's Boxing Day every
Closing
day for
down
us.
sale, yeah.
Yeah. So that's happening. We got a friend of ours is actually a hat supplier, and he's helping us with the hats. Jesse from Colorplane, and Cherry Studios doing the embroidery, which is like a beautiful linking, and they are helping us big time.
High quality, very high
Super
quality.
high quality. So we're pumped to get it from them, and I think we'll get the delivery by next week. So
Okay.
here's our new promise.
Okay.
We will have the hats, and we'll be wearing them next week.
We promise we'll get the hats and wear them next week. And if we don't, then the promise carries over.
Yeah, it carries over to the week after. But I reckon we can confidently say next week we'll be wearing the
We
hats.
promise there's at least a 70% chance that we'll be wearing the hats next week.
Okay, 70% promise we can do that.
Okay. Either way, I'm excited to see him. Hopefully.
Well, here's the
They
next.
fit.
Here's a secret I've been keeping from both of you. Is I do have the final mock-up here on the computer. So I'm gonna turn my screen around, and just for the listeners, you might be driving, you might be in bed, you might be on the train. I need a one-word reaction from each of you individually.
And the listeners as well.
No, well, the listeners can react, but they won't see anything. But just so
but
they
they
get
can
they get an idea of the emotional response I had like this elicits from someone.
They can see it on the visual thing.
Only if they've got visuals. But I'll assume if they probably might not even be able
Well,
to see
if
it
they're
that
driving a sleep train, then they won't be able to because they got other things to do.
Yeah. Okay, Isaac, here's your go.
Okay, first word to describe.
Just emotional response word.
Clean.
Clean.
Yeah.
Good.
I like.
Clean. So universal. Anyone can wear.
Can I
them?
have 2 words?
Yeah.
Clean as.
Clean as.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Did that change it a lot? The as. Adding the as.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Double the amount of words.
Double the amount of words. And Mike's turn.
Oh.
Oh, that's his word. Done already. Oh,
That's the level of intrigue there, which I really like.
No, it looks
No.
clean. Oh, sorry.
No, it's
Okay.
good.
Oh no, yeah, looks so clean. Oh, sorry. Dude,
So
that
there's
was like a whole
reasons. There's
sentence.
reasons for where the embroidery sits because we had ideas for it to go otherwise, and then the embroiderer was like, "Look, you can put it there, but here's a complication. Here's a complication. Lowering quality. Blah blah blah. Do it like this." So you listen to the experts. That's why we've landed on here, and I think it looks pretty good.
Nice.
And yeah. So the interesting thing about the mock-up is it has a 0 on it, which none of the hats will have.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean, I guess there's your little
Maybe
glory.
that's what the experts put on because they
There's
thought
your
this
glory.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, no.
This makes so much sense. You couldn't possibly put anything else on here.
Anyway, so I guess what else do we need to say before next week? Not much really. We're just promising we'll 70% have it on our heads tomorrow, next week.
Well, we will never. We've got a lot of people asking, "Oh, did I miss out?" And if you listen to the eps as they come out, we promise you won't miss out.
Yeah.
We're not going to drop it randomly without letting you know and giving you fair warning before they get dropped.
The podcast will be the final word on when it comes out, and it will be on our website, swagonthebeat.com. I think that's all you need to know, right?
Yeah. We promise that we will do another podcast next week.
Yeah, we promise that. 70% promise the hats will be on our head.
Yep.
Okay, peace.
Promise.
A peace promise. Isaac, I brought you here today to pick a little bit of a bone with you and someone else in the room whose name is Michael.
Oh, wow. Well, we were coming here anyway.
Yeah, well, I also did ask you to come into the room as well, so it's
Okay.
kind of equally authoritative from me. So let's make that clear.
Okay.
But look, I don't use this lightly, but I think you guys are gaslighting me a little bit because we have our production meetings, right?
Yeah.
And where we each put forward like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, whatever. And then I put forward an idea, which I'll just call it for now, cafe table idea, which is the idea, which I'll talk about afterwards because I am actually going to do it.
Okay.
But I'm like, you guys were both like, oh no, you've done that. No, you've done that before. You're forgetting. You did it on the podcast. I'm like, oh, did I really? Anyway, so then I recently went through the call sheets of all the podcasts we've done.
Yeah.
I've never done it. And you both said I've done it. So I'm a bit like confused as to what the cahoots is going on behind the scenes.
Well, firstly-
so are you going to defend yourself?
Well, firstly,
because
we're
the
not-
evidence is damning.
Firstly, we're not gaslighting you. You know that, right? you know better than that.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah.
Wait
exactly.
a minute.
No. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we definitely spoke about it in these positions, and I and the cameras were right. We definitely recorded that segment, and I remember listening to it back. I remember listening to it back.
I do
So,
too.
Where is it then? Where is it? It doesn't exist.
Well, maybe it wasn't in the call sheet. Maybe it was part of another segment. Or
I would have
maybe
made it.
didn't
I
get
would have made
included.
it.
No, we definitely did do it. And if you're
You're
just going off run sheet, it's not.
I would remember. Anyway,
I remember.
So hang on. Listen to this. I've got something to say now.
Okay.
During that production meeting, I pitched it, and then we finished the production meeting, and I went out here to get lunch. So I walked out of the room, and then And then what I found
Oh,
later,
you can hear what we were
I couldn't
saying.
hear. I couldn't hear while you were out of the room. Yeah. But then I realized I came back in because I forgot my phone. And then later that day, I saw. It's not later that day. Only recently, yesterday, I found. Oh, there's a recording from that date. Randomly, my phone was recording a voice memo at that time.
Okay.
So I played it. And would you believe when I was out of the room, this is what the phone picked up. Mike, play the audio.
Gosh, thank God Jack has left the room.
Yeah, I was personally getting really sick of him.
He had some really bad ideas today.
Well, I mean, what do you expect? It's not like he ever has any good ideas.
Well, if we just keep saying no to all of them, then hopefully the show will keep getting better.
Deal. I mean, that cafe table one was horrible.
Couldn't agree more.
Not to mention that his moustache is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen.
Well, should we start kissing each other on the mouth like we always do when we're left alone in a room together?
How many yeses do you need?
Get over here, you lovely boy.
This is my favorite part of the day.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I'm feeling sexy.
I'm feeling sexy.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Are you guys coming to get lunch?
No, we're not.
Everything is normal.
How do you explain that? How do you explain that?
I have no defense. I sound like a little, or we both sound like little preppy boys. Scheming.
However you guys speak. Yeah, I did think you had a little bit of Elon Musk about you or something at one point. Anyway,
That's quite good. That's
cool,
a
right?
bit of a AI program.
bit of a voice memo recording on the iPhone, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Anyway, so guilty as charged. Now that we've got that out of the way, I don't reckon I've done this segment. So I'm going to do it again. I'm doing it again. Why don't we come back to it? Or should we do it now? Have we got time?
Why don't we you go?
I was going to say, I think you should remind the listeners of what the segment is, and then
Or remind the segment.
They can
yeah,
tell
you
us,
tell me if I'm going crazy.
and they can tell us if they've already heard.
Yeah, but the recording that we just heard does tell you that, yeah,
I
you ignored it on purpose. But I'll tell you the segment now.
I guarantee you 100% that I listened back to you telling that story.
Yes.
So I listened to the recording of that story that you supposedly didn't tell.
Why don't
Where
you
is it?
ask the listeners? Do
yeah.
you remember a story in which I talked about? And
This,
then
yeah.
and then don't tell them. And then if they haven't,
If they have
it's a
enough
tease
information.
for next week.
Yeah, to save us having to troll back through.
Official commentary then. Hello, listeners. It's Jack here from the Swag on the Beat podcast, hosted by Jack and Isaac, produced by Mike. Produced. I'm the AI voice now. Do you have any memory of me talking about or doing a segment on cafe table etiquette and busyness in Melbourne and around cafe culture?
I reckon give me 5 seconds right now, and I'm going to find it in the.
No, well, that's the end. Unfortunately, that's the end of the segment. No, let them.
Okay,
Let
yeah,
them tell me,
them,
because I
let
don't think
them.
if they
Yeah.
don't remember, then that doesn't matter what
Let
you
the
remember.
let the people decide.
Yeah,
I guess they're not deciding; they're just recounting.
yeah. If you can recount it, unlucky for me, but there's a lot of evidence not in your favour. So, peace.
yeah.
And if you guys want me to leave the room so you can have
Yeah,
another
yeah,
chat,
Mike,
you let me know.
Mike, I need to have another chat too. If Jack could,
It will
exit
make the
room.
show better. Yeah. Okay. Play on.
Jack, we
Isaac.
played round 1 of this game last week,
Yes.
and now it's time for round 2 of. O A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T H V Y Z S M. Nailed it.
One take, Tony. One what? What's that? Anyway, yeah. Play on. Yeah.
I mean, it's the kind of the second half of the alphabet is whatever anyway. That doesn't really matter.
Oh, those X, Y, Z's.
the goth letters. Yeah.
The goth letters. Nice. That's good. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you had a go at this last week with your brother Walter.
Tougher than one might think.
Yeah,
We had some. What really happened? Like I started to jumble letters together because I was like, let's get through it.
Yeah, I think, so a quick recap of the game. It's called the alphabet game, and we call someone, and then we have to start each new sentence with the next letter of the alphabet.
Yeah, yeah.
I felt like you got quite a long way through. You got over halfway.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Ish.
But
Early half.
I think what I'm going to try and do here, you sort of went for more of I'll say one word with that starts with that letter, and then figure it out from there.
I went for efficiency over human.
Yeah.
I sounded robotic.
I think I'm going to try and go the human,
Okay.
but I don't know.
Does the person have to reply between each letter? Because then everything's a question. Are you going to have to ask 26 questions?
No.
Or is there an ellipses here or there? There's a full stop and then a new
I think
thing.
as is the nature of all of our rules being malleable. I think
Right.
I was happy with the way that you interpreted it last game.
Okay.
If it needs to move along to the next letter,
Yeah.
it can.
Just roll it. Yeah. Okay, great.
So, okay, so
who
I'm going
are you
to
calling?
I'm going to call our friend Jay.
Yeah.
who-
That's a great choice, actually.
Who has
Yeah.
he has appeared in a couple of videos. He's not notoriously.
He might give you not much on the phone.
He might give not much, so it
Yeah.
could be a challenge. But he
Great legend, absolute legend.
absolute legend, and
Yeah.
I usually we probably speak kind of in a funny way to each other anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping he won't suspect anything if I start mumbling.
Very quickly about the kind of vibe of Jay is he came to help film the ball kicking over the fence video with us, and he was there 5 minutes, and he's like, "Oh, guys, I think I have to go." And he's like, "Oh, I thought it'd just take 5 minutes." And we're like, "You've been filming with us so many times.
many
You know
videos.
it takes
Yeah.
longer than 5 minutes."
He arrived at 3:30 and had to leave for boxing at 3:45 or something, and
So
we hadn't
funny.
even started filming. Anyway, he's a good man. I'm going to give him a call now, Jay, and alphabet game round 2. See how we go.
Best of luck, Isaac Gibbons.
Yo,
Hey, doggy, what's going on?
I'm actually.
Just chilling. Can you tell me what the date of your boxing match is again, please?
It was on the 16th of March.
Dope.
Back home.
Everyone gonna come along to that?
I think so, yeah.
Fresh as. Got another question for you. What are you up to this weekend?
I actually changed. I had to change gym.
How come?
It was too inconsistent. Like some of the trainers had just taken time off because that guy died.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, I was fully just like kind of putting in 100% and not getting much out of it. I was essentially training myself.
Jeepers.
I went down for a trial on Monday at this place 5 minutes around the corner from mine.
Killer.
I might not be able to fight March 16 anymore, just because they say if you change gym, having a fight in 3 weeks is something you don't usually do. But
Ludicrous. It's a bit ludicrous.
yeah,
Isn't it?
if I could prove myself to them, then maybe. But if not March 16, it's March 30.
March. Okay, that's a good month for it to be on. Now, are you keen? Now, are you keen to be in another video if we have one soon?
Yeah, why? What do you got?
Only issue is that you are required to perform without many clothes on.
Explain.
Pretty much the game or the video is that you're going to be in the nude and we're going to throw water balloons at you.
Am I covering myself?
Okay. Time. That's 2 minutes. Jay, you are on the podcast right now with Jack and Mike. Can hear you.
Jay.
Yeah, righto.
Did you realize anything interesting about what I was saying to you?
Nah, not at all. Why?
Okay, well that's
Hard to detect.
I was starting each new sentence with the next letter of the alphabet and seeing how far through the alphabet I could get in 2 minutes.
There's no way I would have picked up on that.
Well, it was
I did notice that.
it was good chat, and that sucks about the boxing.
Yeah, that is annoying.
club, but hopefully the fight goes ahead soon and we can get everyone down to come watch it and cheer you on.
Yep.
Yeah, just sorry about going on that rabbit hole of shit that probably doesn't
The
matter.
rabbit hole's good, but no worries. Cheers for the chat. You're right. I'll call you for real soon, and we can talk.
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about it
yeah.
properly.
Fucking hell.
See you, dude. Jack, just a quick bit of admin before we wrap up today's
Ooh,
show.
yes, please.
If you remember a few weeks ago, I emailed Serena, Tuna, and Uncle Ben's
Oh, you really did?
Mexican-style rice about
Okay.
potentially sponsoring the show,
Yeah.
given my lifelong investment in them,
Yes.
and how handy it would be to not only have a sponsor, but to be able to reduce the costs on my daily lunch routine. So I got a reply from both of them.
You did?
I
Oh, that's
did,
good.
yeah. So Serena said, "Thank you for contacting us. We're thrilled to hear that you've been enjoying our chili tuna for so many years." And they said, while we're not looking for sponsorship at this time,
Yeah.
we value loyal customers like you and would love to show our gratitude with a small thank you package.
Oh, 2 cans of tuna.
I haven't received the thank you package yet,
Okay.
but all I know is that shows good character.
Yeah.
That goes a long way with me.
You said, I'll just send the freight to my warehouse because that's how big I won't be
yeah,
able to
yeah.
house that much
Yeah.
in my home.
Send the briefcase full of cash that you would
Yeah.
have given for sponsoring. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I also got a response from Uncle Ben's who said, thank you for your inquiry. Unfortunately, we're not looking for any collaboration partners. But thank
Oh.
you for your interest.
Okay. Interesting.
No offer of any free loyalty rewards or anything of the sort.
Right.
And this does, you might have noticed, this does coincide with a little bit of a change in my tuna and rice combination for lunch. I've tentatively migrated over to jasmine rice instead of Uncle Ben's Mexican. I'm not saying that's because Serena offered me free stuff and Uncle Ben's didn't.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it.
Yeah, okay.
Either.
So a bit of a stouch here.
All I'm saying, Uncle Ben's, if you're listening, you have my address on file.
Who's your daddy? Jasmine Rice. Uncle Jerry's not quite there.
Essentially, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, Serena, I think, I thought, okay, that's a great, they're really
Serena,
personalized.
Yeah.
We're thrilled to hear that you've been enjoying
Yeah, you got
tuna.
you got a template reply.
But then
from
once I
Jerry's,
said thank you to Serena, here's my address, they said, we're thrilled to hear that you're looking forward to the thank you package. So they've got a little bit of Control-C, Control-V going on as well. But still, they've got 1 point with the thank you package. So
that's a lot of correspondence. We're thrilled that you're looking forward to the package.
Yeah, we're thrilled that you've been enjoying the tuna, and we're thrilled that you're looking forward to the thank you package. And I sent back another thank you, so maybe they're thrilled that I thanked them.
And I thank you
as well.
again for the offering the thrillage.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll let you know when the thank you package comes.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, let's predict what it's going to be. I think a valuable thank you package. I think you've got to be at least a week's worth of tuna.
Yeah, I'm hoping for some kind of tuna adjacent merchandise as well.
Oh, you want merchandise?
I want a Serena shirt or a fake tuna fish.
Oh, that's good.
That sings maybe.
Oh yeah, like in the office.
Yes.
Doesn't it do that in the office?
Yes.
Yep.
Which one? Oh, the US one is what you're talking about.
Yeah. I think so. Was it? I can't remember.
Anyway, if they give me one of those, doesn't matter which office it was on, I will appreciate it.
Wow,
and Uncle Ben's, if you're
allegiance.
listening, singing fish or anything, or singing bit of rice, I guess,
Nice.
is what it would be.
Okay.
Okay, I'll keep you posted.
Noted. Who's your uncle? Okay.